They pretend to love me. Well, okay, maybe only one of them does.
Son, I'm coming back. Axis is like, doesn't matter. My spot now. Can I sit here? This is where I was sitting.
I just died in your arms tonight.
You just died on my couch tonight.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, an ad. Hey.
Hey,
I'm
there
live.
we are.
And Cirque, welcome.
Hey, Cirque. Ow, 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 ow.
Greetings. Stay a while and listen. Marauder and JJ, we're goofing off tonight. I'm playing some Lunar Remaster. I just got it, so I'm like, let's see how it compares. I have the two original releases on the PS1, which are working designs releases, which means they went way overboard with everything. Working designs was great. And they were terrible at the same time.
Am playing at not inhaling aspirin.
Just give it a good sniff.
I mean, I want it to get to work pretty quick, but I don't know if I'm willing. I'll give myself stomach ulcers instead of nose.
Atelier, welcome.
Atelier!
I was going to get blood drawn yesterday, but the lab was closed. That happens occasionally. Rowan, why are you going?
I went to go get labs 2 weeks ago, and I was like on my way there and calling them to let them know I was coming because that is what
my hero
everybody
is
was
Dragon
like.
Master died.
Just tell
Outside
us
my
when you're
village, there's a
on
monument
Yeah.
made in his honor.
And so I called them,
adventures
tell them
were
I'm
the
on my
most
way,
fantastic
and
of
they were
all.
like, we
Fighting
don't have
evil,
any
risking
availability
death,
today.
protecting the goddess Althena.
But I was supposed to be.
It's all so
I was like,
exciting.
can we
One
just
day,
set up an
I wanna have
appointment
adventures
then?
like that. But the excitement
So
of
I
that
guess-
kind is a long way from Berg.
I guess they had a whole lot of fluids of various assortments to deal with on that Friday.
Ladies.
Oh, hey there, Null.
Alex, couldn't you hear?
So this game is basically, if you ever wanted to play a 90s anime, that is exactly what this series is. It is a 90s anime in video game form.
Hey, Alex. I figured
Yes.
you'd be
Complete
here.
with
Now that the weather's
cutscenes.
gotten warm enough to melt the ice around the dragon's
The
cage,
cutscenes look a
there's no
little
time
weird
for us to
though,
waste
because
getting
this is the
started on
remaster version, so all of this is like upscaled, and it looks a little odd. Like,
I think because I hadn't seen the original, it doesn't look that odd to me, except when I'm looking at it and then seeing the background.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
when it's like,
that's-
something is out of sync here.
for me, I'm going like, this is some kind of uncanny valley kind of
Yeah.
stuff. I can't just go around stealing people's stuff like in other games.
Don't be a link about it.
Oh, someone's singing. I don't think it's you. Who's singing? I can't hear anything because I don't have the sound
I
turned on. 'Cause,
mean,
you know.
it could be me later this month.
I mean, true. We did go hear you sing the other day.
Yes. That really was just a few days ago, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah.
It was a lot of fun though, and I had a bunch of people show up that were there for me, and that was really cool.
Woo!
I've never had more than 3 people there for me.
And this time it was like 10.
It was
10 whole people.
10 people, including my GP.
Yeah, that's the part, like...
But she's the one who told me about the choir, so. And I can't believe she found me before y'all did.
Yeah. Well, we were also kind of staying out of the way because
Everybody moving everywhere.
everybody moving everywhere.
Yeah. So, there were more people there than there were at Christmas.
Which is weird. I figured there'd be more.
It's just more people finding out that it's running because they had such a drop off during COVID.
Yeah.
During the early years of COVID, not now COVID. Just, it's still a thing, people.
Yeah, it's still around.
But yeah. Oh, the church's Wednesday word newsletter sent out today, and under the pray for section, which I usually just kind of like glance through to make sure there's no one that like needs immediate help, and then I move on because I'm not into the prayer thing. But it was written in there, Clint giving thanks for JJ and the Durham Community Corral. And I was like, oh, that's kind of sweet. I mean, I don't need to think you need to talk to a deity about it. But
I mean,
although who knows, maybe I am that good.
sometimes you just need to talk to a deity and be like, hey, you hear this shit?
Finally got some of the music for the community sing at the end of the month. Well, not the music, the recorded versions, so I could hear them. And 2 of them had perusal copies of the music that you could look at, but you can download or print. So that's happening, and we're doing mountain music about it. Because each choir gets to do a song on their own. And we might be singing at Centerfest in September.
Ooh.
Well, DCC 12 anyway. And it would end up being like a 45-minute set, so we'd have to add quite a bit more than the 4 songs we did for this spring concert. I play sets.
I feel like there's a joke that needs to...
I need to start putting no brown M&Ms in my rider. Like, go find the Easter M&Ms and get me all the turquoise ones. That's all I want.
Alright, I have to find... I thought I... Who do I need to find?
So you just straight up can't talk to people that are just around. Well, I guess you can.
Well, so apparently I've got to find my friend. Oh, it's that guy.
Does my friend live
Is
here?
my friend live here?
Oh, Sam. I can just see little tiny Sam doing that. It's adorable. It's hard to imagine tiny Sam though, because he's like 6'2" and 250 or something like that last time I saw him. There's no tiny.
Alright, where am I supposed to go? I can't leave the town. It's too foggy. I can't go over here.
Who's what?
Who's what?
I'm trying to find out.
There's only one other exit to town.
Oh, okay. She's talking about the chat she has going about the medication. Like, she said something about also for some reason he's intermittently shouting, and I was like, oh, what's going on with our sound or?
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm having trouble controlling the volume of my voice.
But apparently Fausto is just randomly shouting.
Alright.
Although with a name like Fausto, not terribly surprised.
Alright, what the hell am I supposed to... This is starting to get weird.
What in the hell did I do with that damn thing?
The fact that I have to find a walkthrough this early... Well, also, I'm not paying attention to any of the discussion because I'm talking.
Or listening to me talk. That's been more.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, nice.
I'm just here to sit here, drink beer, and look pretty.
Return to your house, go to the basement, treasure chest. Got that. Before you go... South of Berg, you'll need to follow the mountains east to reach it. Well, that's what I'm trying to do, but it tells me it's too foggy.
What up, Aaron? Hello.
What am I missing? Let's see. What is going on? These guys, and also these guides are, I love Game Facts. It's such a time capsule. It's like, hey, remember when you want a walkthrough to kind of stand out? So we're gonna do like ASCII art, which is also gonna completely fuck up the formatting for the rest of it. Do we care? No.
Alright, floating cat thing seems like an asshole.
It's I think
Or at
he's
least a smart ass.
He's some sort of dragon, I think.
Sure. I'm floating cat guy.
Alright.
I feel like that's the kind of dialogue Axis would have. Hi. Hello.
Head
Rena.
down, he'll come to talk to you, then walk into town, talk to the townspeople, walk out, go to the spring, head toward, you'll find a bouquet on the ground. So that's for the Sega CD. So what the hell, what game is this based off of then, if...
Hi. You don't want beer. Oh.
Hello, son. Son, just lay down. Alright. I guess I'm just going to talk to everybody in town until I figure out what the hell's going on.
Maybe I should have snorted the BZ powder.
Just talk to everybody who's outside. And now I don't have any control
Because somebody's singing.
of... Have I played this one? No, I haven't. I haven't, and that's why I'm so fucking stuck. Is it? Are we still singing? There we go. Okay. That took forever.
That was a remarkably short song. It did not take forever.
Well,
That was like a commercial jingle.
in terms of... Son of a bitch, just let me go do the thing I'm supposed to do. Or do I have to go this way? Am I going this way? I don't think I'm supposed to go this way. I don't know. Well, this is where the fuck I'm going. Oh, no, there's a cave. So this is where I'm supposed to go. At least I think that's a cave. Oh my god, that is some... That's some parallax. Hey, look, a bouncing slime. I can auto battle. Let's see what everyone does. Oh, that looks unsettling.
It momentarily becomes a Venus flytrap.
What happens if I auto battle? I can speed it up. It's metal. I don't think these are metal slimes.
Hey, Burb. Hey,
Burb,
Rabbit.
welcome.
Getting the band back together.
Let's see. Item management.
I'll manage your item. I didn't specify what item.
I'm just saying that sounds very hostile and dummy at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, I came very close to becoming a dom professionally.
I mean, I got some herb.
Working with some really unstable herbs.
I can't use that on that. So I guess I gotta go this way. With more slimes.
More slimes.
Oh god, that's so many slimes.
I feel like there's a joke to be made about 2-on-1, but...
Ladies. Something professional dominatrix.
I got jokes.
Oh, that's a monster. Oh, look at that! It's just a happy little floating crystal of death surrounded by flies.
Somebody watch it. Somebody watch Star Trek. Crystal entity.
And it can tell. Oh,
The crystalline entity.
it's trying to kill my girlfriend.
Sorry, they're very manic.
Yeah, it's the fact that everything speeds up because of the battle speed. Like, just like, we gotta do some cocaine.
It took me so long to get over here yesterday to mow, in part because I'd stopped to get Gatorade and they didn't have a flavor I liked, so I got something else to drink. And I was stuck in line behind someone who was very clearly tweaking very hard, making 3 separate purchases and just unable to be still at all about anything. And it was just exhausting to watch her. Are you killing Jeff Goldblum?
Oh my god, maybe I am.
All of the Jeff Goldblum the clones out there.
Every Jeff Goldblum. Well, now I think I'm going to get attacked by some Yeti. Yetis? Yeti? What's the plural of Yeti?
Yetis. Like skin.
We need to do sketty sandwiches soon.
Yes, we do. I have everything for it except the
Except for the sandwich.
but yeah, except basically. I don't have a baguette or whatever.
Hello, Sue. I've got legs. You like French bread? Oh god, I love Eddie Izzard. We have so many events this year.
We do. There's so much, and Mudvayne is coming this summer because it's the 25th anniversary of I can't remember the name of the album, but it's the 25th anniversary. I'm feeling very old about that. Pearl Jam's coming through. Coheed and Cambria is coming through again.
A dram.
Like, I should play the lottery because that's the only way I'm going to be able to afford all of the shows that I want to go to this year.
Meanwhile, my first thought is I can't go to a Pearl Jam concert because my first response is going to be, come on and slam, and welcome to the jam.
I mean,
And just completely lose my composure for Pearl Jam concert.
I'm over here screaming along to Black, and you're Space Jamming about it.
That's a lot of crystalline entities.
It is.
Why are you beating up my girlfriend? However, she can heal herself, so that's fine. Oh, no, don't want to fight a Yeti.
I really do need to get a baguette and some brie.
Cheese grommet.
Get some slices of baguette, put some brie on it, a little bit of honey, and an apple slice.
Who has awakened me from my deep slumber?
I have laid dormant for 1,000 years.
If there is another person ever waking me up again in my life, I want to wake up like that. Okay. Yeah, you have been asleep for a while.
You got
Looking
some,
a little hobo-y.
You need just a trim. I need to get my hair cut so bad.
It is rare for humans to venture into my lair, let alone ones as young as you three. I am Quark, head of the Dragon.
Quark?
You have traveled a long and
I'm watching you, Quark.
Got any of that Romulan ale?
Got any of that gold pressed latinum?
Just a little bit.
Just a little gold pressed latinum. Just a little latinum.
Notice Luna's the only not freaking out.
Yeah. Well, that's because apparently their souls are entwined in some ancient
you know, just. I've also read Lust Lizard of Melancholy Cove, okay?
Oh God, what is it in the Elder Scrolls games? The Lusty Angorian Maid. There's a series of books in the Elder Scrolls it's just become like a long-running joke. Kind of like how you can find comic books in Fallout, like Grognak the Barbarian.
Yeah.
It's because it's also
Right.
a Bethesda game. Like, but there's something about a lusty maid, and like some people have actually taken the time to write fan fiction.
Oh, I don't doubt it. That begs for elaboration, really. Hey, you're the one who started this. We're playing
Yep.
People Got Your Tongue. Okay.
The future rests in my diminutive hands. I feel like there's some sort of insult there, kind of, you know.
And
Kinda-
see, here I was thinking it was some sort of like entrance to a very unrealistic erotica. Something about like couldn't even fit both hands around it. Which, like, no.
I mean, if
No
you
one
can't,
wants that.
if you can't fit both hands around it, I don't know of too many orifices in which it's gonna go.
It will go in this one.
Okay. Awkward sex story time. I worked with a young woman at Barnes & Noble, and I'm still friends with her on Facebook, so I'm not going to name any names. Not that I think she'll ever watch this, but she's very attractive. Like, all the guys in the store kind of had a crush on her. She had a boyfriend at the time, and she had absolutely zero filter. But I think that's kind of a requirement working in retail. Like,
Yeah.
you just have to be able to say things, otherwise you go crazy and you snap. And I was working the register one day, and she comes up and she's dealing with resorts, things that need to go back to various sections. She's talking about how she had a date night with her boyfriend the night before, and it ended in sex. And she's like, yeah, I'm a little tired and a little sore. And I made a comment, and it's like, what, did you have sex in an uncomfortable place? Making a Mallrats joke in the back of a Volkswagen. And because most of us would communicate in movie quotes.
Yeah.
As, you know.
I mean,
And she made a Doctor Who reference, and she's like, yeah, speaking of, like, talking about, you know, having sex in an uncomfortable place, she's like, yeah, we tried the back door last night, and I just can't really do that much, because he's, and she holds up her, she's like, he's about as thick as my wrist, and she was a very petite person, but still, her wrist was close to mine, and I'm sitting here going, the fuck are you, a TARDIS? Are you bigger on the inside? Where did it go?
I'm sure in some distant future, it probably an alternate one where, you know, the Earth survives what we've done to it. But some like medical anthropologist, like bones or something. Like, look at this pelvis.
It's like Chad Kroger. Look at this photograph. Just holds up a picture of a pelvis.
Or just holds up the pelvis.
Look at this graph. Nope, I don't want an ad. Go away. Oh god, there was another... I was going to pivot off that story into something else, and I don't remember where I was going to go with it. I got lost with Chad Kroger. You know, as one does.
So did Avril Lavigne.
Have you heard the Avril Lavigne is dead theory?
I've heard about it. I haven't, like, actually heard the theory.
I don't know the specifics behind it, but apparently at some point it has been theorized that she died and was replaced with one of her backup dancers that also filled in as a body double. And like the stuff that they kind of use for this, it's all like borderline creepypasta stuff. Like they take something that's like, and they just kind of run in a direction with like, this could be plausible. It's so weird.
You know, I'm sorry that the boring truth of doctors not listening to women when they talk about their pain is not good enough for these people. She has to be dead and have been replaced.
I mean,
Lyme disease is a motherfucker.
alright. I don't know if there's any... Is there anything else I'm supposed to do here? I have to go back. Hey, Aaron, you know what's going on. Where am I supposed to go next? What am I doing? Because I have no idea.
Making jokes about Chad Kroger.
I am making jokes about Chad. That is what I'm doing with my life on a live stream. Making jokes about Chad Kroger.
I mean, I have been playing How You Remind Me on the bass. It's actually pretty fun. I haven't started playing Rockstar yet.
Okay.
Are you being a purr bucket?
So now I guess I go to the woods? So the objective for the cave, head to the center part of the cave, find the dragon, proceed to the left room where you encounter ice pillars blocking your path. Show the ring to the dragon. You can leave by looking for the exit or using dragonfly wing to warp. So yeah, I guess I just leave and I go to the woods that we couldn't go to before. Because, you know.
Axis is definitely being a purr bucket.
Axis is just having a blast. Like, I'm just so happy. I'm just going to sit here and purr, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
It is one of his two moods.
The other mood is just being an asshole.
Yep.
Nope, don't go back into the cave.
I won. Yes. Sorry.
Alright, come talk to the statue to refill my HP and NP, because that's a thing that makes sense.
And sometimes you gotta talk to a deity about how well somebody sings.
Okay, talk. There we go. Poison darts, pointy projectiles.
him with the pointy end. Bad leather work. It's unfortunate. Oh, bad weather. Okay, got
Yeah.
it. I glanced just as you were like, and I was like, bad leather work. What? Don't sell it then, homie.
Wooden shield. Okay, so only the guys can use wooden shields because obviously someone's never heard of a shield maiden.
I was not misgendered once today at the doctor's office.
Nice.
I haven't been to that one in 6 months, and they remembered. So, that's... I mean, after my having to reach out to administration a few years ago.
Let's buy some herb. There we go. I've got some unstable herbs.
Bet it's marjoram.
Okay, I guess I'm not going here yet. What the hell? Alright. Return to Berg, head to the general store, talk to the shopkeeper, return to the path to Alex's house. Ramus will start a conversation. Okay, so we gotta go start a conversation before we leave town. Well,
I'm sorry I stopped petting you so I could check my email. I apologize. I'm a horrible person.
alright, so it's not there. Return to the path to Alex's house. I thought I did.
Oh, hey. Famed war criminal is not expected at the White House event honoring his mother.
Oh. Mazel tov.
I mean, his mother was also married to a war criminal, but you know.
Go to the weapon shop. Talk to someone upstairs. Gotta go upstairs.
Gotta get past all that bad leather work.
Okay, I just lost money.
That was a very hostile exchange.
Let's see. Sell that, sell that, sell that, and that. Make up some of the money that I just lost because someone tried to scam someone. Tall guy upstairs sell premise doing this is required to get some of the bromides in the end of the game. I guess talk to him again? Because... No. There's a cat. Can I come talk to the cat? Cats look like me. Well, I mean...
Semantics.
Hey, give me the key. Give me the keys to unlock the treasure chest. Or apparently not. Apparently no one's going to give me a key. Also, where did YouTube go?
Aaron asks if you went through the entire dungeon of the dragon.
I think so. I talked to the dragon. There's nothing else that I can do. I guess we're going to go back to the dungeon. There were no other directions that I could go. Well, let's look around, shall we? Alright, so this is where we come in. You guys are just really now gonna be obnoxious more than anything else. Alright, I can't go that way. We got that treasure chest. Up and around, there's some slime. Can't go this way, so we have to go down. Get into another fight with Jeff Goldblum. There should be a door that leads you further down into the dragon between... Let's see. Come up here. We got that treasure.
It blings at you.
It does bling at me.
Yeah, all I can imagine is Jeff Goldblum in Thor Ragnarok. Just like this over-dramatic, yet under-dramatic. Oh, no. Don't do that.
Oh no. Don't kill me.
Creatures that look like Yetis will knock down an ice wall for you.
Okay. The creatures that look like Yetis knocking down ice walls. There was a place that I could go that had an ice wall, so let's see if I can get a Yeti to break it. I think it's down here. Go ahead and kill all this stuff. Get some more experience. So that's the door with the dragon, and then we can go down this way. We've got some Yetis. And then we come in through this door. Okay, so I guess I have to get one of them to break through this. Come here. Come here. Or he's just gonna... There we go. Break that. Let's see, can I get through here now? Yes! Okay.
No. Oh, yes. Okay.
No, I don't want to kill the Yeti. He might need to break things for me. But I can kill the goose in one hit now.
That sounds like the actual song combined with its length just sounds like the sung name of some new prescription drug that they want you to ask your doctor about.
Yeah, I needed the Yeti to break this to get to the treasure. Can I come back through here? Will he come back if I leave? Or is he dead? Okay, King. Hey. Hey. Hey, come on. Come on. No. There you go. What the hell are you doing? Alright. What? Alright. You're just gonna keep running back and forth like an idiot.
Try to get him over there and then run upward.
And the one time you don't go in a straight line. Yeah, come on down. Come on.
Come on down.
You...
Press right.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm... I...
Hello, Rowan. Welcome back.
I will just kill the Yeti and we'll come back if we...
Yeah, now every time I hear her sing that, I'm going to think like, do you have ulcerative colitis?
Hey look, another treasure chest that I'm not sure I'm going to get. Alright, so why the hell are you so easy to control? Alright, we'll kill him. Ask your doctor about la 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 la.
Need to come up with the side effects listed in very small print voice.
The side effects may include nausea, diarrhea, death, 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 more death.
Please let your doctor know if you've ever breathed. That could be a warning sign.
Dude. Are you just incapable of going in a straight, like you go in a diagonal line? Is that it? Like you only, some of you only travel in straight lines, some of you only travel in diagonal lines? No, you are completely capable of traveling in a straight line. You're just an idiot. Come on. There we go. Get the hell out. Oh, sure, thanks. Just get the hell out of my way. $500.
I wish.
Right? I am so mad that sometimes we don't live in a fantasy setting to where I could just be like, I could be an adventurer. Come on. Come on. I want to get this treasure chest. Come on. You can do it. There you go. Now die. You've outlived your usefulness. As we hawk Ozempic. Except I'm pretty sure Ozempic has its own jingle.
Yeah, well, yeah. And now all of the, like, virtual healthcare places that have popped up to help you get it. Which I have a lot of feelings about. So, you know, if you're the podcasting type of person, go listen to Maintenance Face. You'll be pissed off too.
Hey, we got your ring. I don't know why you left your jewelry in the other room. Why it was so important that we go get it. I don't know, he was kicking the crap out of some Yetis and slimes.
Again, that is some Axis style dialogue.
The time is upon us. You have the green eyes.
So do I. Does that make me special?
It burns within your soul. Don't tell me what burns within my soul. I've seen a doctor about it. That's why I'm traveling with her. She's telling me.
La 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 la. Also, the character art has him with blue eyes, so I maybe the dragon's colorblind.
Yeah, I don't think those are green eyes. Well, actually, no. Compared to hers, they are green. Spent one last night with those you love before you die.
La la la.
Ask your doctor.
Please tell your doctor if you experience this for more than 4 hours. Could be a very dangerous condition.
Garbage can lid. I didn't even see what...
Sure.
The ring can be equipped to the main character. It doesn't let me at that equipment screen. Let me try going back, check it. Kill
Sorry,
the Yeti.
Yeti. Sorry.
I'm not. See, items. Equipment. I've got the flame ring. Yeah, I don't think
That's what la 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 is supposed to treat, is flame ring.
Choose a magic to. What? Okay, she's got healing song, purity song, and temptation song. Oh, ladies.
It's ooh la 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 la.
forgot. Okay, you can't do that one yet. I kind of figured it's probably something story related. We get to do it later when we become the Dragon Master. After I've mastered the dragons. I can use Dragonfly Wing. That does not look like a dragonfly. That
No.
looks like a dragon wing with an eye on it.
I guess it's a different mutated fly.
Not of the Jeff Goldblum variety.
No, more of the less lizard of melancholy cove variety. Ladies.
Let's go to the shop. Alright, buy that. Buy that.
What are you doing?
Sell things that I don't need. I can sell that. Alright, now do we talk to the guy? I've got a ring that's magic. No, I was there with him. We talked to a dragon. Apparently our friend is not super trustworthy.
Yeah.
Well, I've been tasked by a dragon to go do stuff, so...
Well, worrying's just part of my job. I mean, it is just part of my job. I get it.
I can't buy a diamond like this.
I mean, same.
Yeah, I was about to say, who in this town is gonna have the money to buy a...
Because there's not a Jared.
He went to Jared. The Galleria. Well, we can't get any money from this. I need to have a man to...
Talk. Yeah.
Two dudes sitting in a hot tub, 6 feet apart because they're not gay.
Yep.
What?
Wow.
Wow, that's...
Wow. And you're just gonna let him slide on that.
Two dudes sitting in a hot tub. Oh, so now we can walk through here. Even though we couldn't before. It's like, oh no, we can't let you do that.
I have anger in my heart. Oh, hush. I will get to you later, Duo.
Let's see. What does the guide tell us about this?
To punch your friend in the face. Being a misogynistic pig.
Leave the town and head west of the forest. Navigate the forest until Ramus leaves. Okay. Good luck with that. Or did he already leave? No, he's... Okay, there you go.
That was some incel shit right there.
I mean, women aren't... It's in their nature to make sure that men don't have any fun.
But I'm gonna be an absolute wimp about it.
But I'm gonna be...
Because I am a coward. Oh no, do say that. do say that.
Hey! You know, also, the only one of the group that has any sort of healing ability. Also, is it just me, or are there beds in the kitchen? This is supposed to be the kitchen, right? There's two beds in the kitchen. This is a very awkwardly laid out house.
I mean, maybe that's where the parents sleep, so that like when somebody's staying in the far guest room or whatever, they can make sure they're not stealing food. I don't know.
Well, apparently we pissed Luna off by leaving without trying to say goodbye.
I mean...
Understandably so.
Yeah. Homie, I get it.
Also, I thought this was my house. Or is this my house? Do I just live in the... No, that's a cow.
Moo. I'm even mooster-sized by pixelated cows.
Okay, I can't sleep in the bed. Yeah, I'm trying to... Well, you know, she doesn't want to because I pissed her off. Oh, no. There we go, you know. Just have to... A mark earlier made me think of Garrett's comment at one point was men want to go have fun and women want to shoot it down. I mean, I haven't seen that episode.
What is my relationship to fun, then? Do I shoot it dead and then have fun with it? Well, I don't know.
I can't...
You can't beat this dead horse.
I also apparently can't sleep there. Okay, where's my other... I take it this is his house? Let's see. Return to Berg and then headed to talk to Luna inside. Talk to Alex's parents. Oh, hey, she'll give you 1,000. Oh, I should go talk to Mom again because she's going to give me 1,000 money.
Man, it must be nice.
Right? So I can sleep in a bed. I just can't sleep in any of these beds. Do I sleep down? There's not a bed downstairs. This is apparently my house. But I have no bed
I mean,
here.
do you need to talk to Dickhead first?
Maybe. Oh, no. Talk to Dad again. There we go. And it just forces us to go to bed. Okay. You don't have to force me to go to bed. I will happily sleep whenever I am able to.
I will unhappily sleep whenever my body decides I'm allowed to. Or when it forces me to. Fucking fatigue.
Oh, so apparently our parents sleep in the kitchen.
I'm telling you, trying to make sure nobody steals food.
At least I assume. I have no idea if Luna's actually our girlfriend or I don't know. I'm not paying attention. But you should sleep. No, I'm gonna go stare out over this bottomless cliff.
Back at the moon.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, sleep.
You right?
Sure. I'm great.
It's wonderful. Just wonderful. I guess I always imagined the two of us would have a home of our own someday.
Excuse me. So yeah, I guess sleeping.
Yeah. Yes, we could very well die on this adventure. I'm afraid of the fun and excitement I know we're going to have. No, actually, I get that. I sometimes I too am scared of things, knowing that it's like, okay, I know I'm gonna have fun, but
Yeah, but you're not
scared
scared
to take
of the fun.
I might be. I don't know what kind of fun is out there. It could be, uncomfortable fun, like a clown holding a balloon and a knife.
You could have just stopped at clown.
Dragon Master Dine had great teeth.
Drink more milk.
La,
La 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 la.
If your teeth fall out, that may be an early warning sign. Do not take la 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 if you are allergic to la.
That is always my favorite in the side effects thing is don't take this if you're allergic to this. But you're not going to know if you're allergic to it until you take it. It's rude.
I'm trying. Alright, so now apparently she's not going to give me a bunch of money. Well then, alright. Now we go back into the woods, and hopefully this time we can see what we're doing.
Nope.
This is not la 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 la.
It's not.
Maybe that's her power. Maybe she's a pharmaceutical rep. She's just got a bag of drugs.
So, I've been watching the new series Watson, and there is a Moriarty operative who poses as a pharmaceutical rep to get into the clinic. I mean, probably related.
Alright, so she's got the power to dispel fog, which is actually pretty powerful, because that's...
Yeah, but also, like,
It's
I
like...
love ground clouds. It is several Maurices or Franks.
I look at those and think Marlboros from Final Fantasy. Got some antidote. Oh, goblins!
Feed me. Sorry, not Maurice.
Ramus, stop getting... Oh, God. The poison status effect looks unsettling.
Excuse me.
Oh, what are you? Gorgon.
I mean, not really, but sure.
Poison
I
puke.
say as I'm wearing my Medusa and the Gorgons t-shirt.
Got some herb.
Turn them to stone.
Damn it. I was hoping to get around you. The Marlboro is boss in Final Fantasy. I mean, the Marlboro is... There are many Marlboro bosses, and I always remember playing Final Fantasy XI because that game just... Because it's an MMO, it has to take a bunch of things that were bosses in previous games and just make some kind of common enemies elsewhere. So, like, there were Marlboros all over the place. And they would kick the crap out of you. Just everyone's poisoned. Alright, there's an item down there. Can we get to it? Where is it? We're gonna have to get into a lot of fights. Scythe Spore. That sounds like something I don't want to mess around with.
Yeah, no, but they're pretty. Got the bisexual writing going on.
Yeah, they are very much pink, white, and blue, and that's
Have some
so.
purple transitional coloring.
There was a post on Reddit about what meal could you make that has the most souls. Basically, the thing that they were trying to pull from, like, how many different animals could you fit into? And one person was like, oh, well, you know, beer, because it's got yeast, which is bacteria. I was like, okay, no, he said animals. And then someone said something about fungus. It's like, fungus aren't animals. And then there was a whole just...
Did the science side of Tumblr
diatribe? Yeah, like a whole diatribe of... No, fungus are not animals. They're not plants. They're a weird in-between. Like, I don't know, they're their own special kingdom called fungus. Because... And then just like... Someone went through like the evolutionary process of how fungi came to be, and just like, yeah, technically, fungi are nightmares. They are just terrifying on every ecological level.
I. Mm-hmm.
As a 14-player, Marlboro are everywhere and will hit you with every status but Doom. I think they could do Doom in Final Fantasy XI. Or at least there's one that could. Because I don't know if it's like that in 14, but in 15 they had notorious monsters, which were like super powerful, legendary versions of these monsters. They were kind of like the actual boss monster versions of a lot of these. Like, you know, dragons, just nameless dragons wander around, and then in one particular area you could find Tiamat. In fact,
Sure.
There's one called Vitra, V-R-T-R-A, I think. I forget what it's based off of, but most creatures in Final Fantasy are based off of myths and legends, so I forget which one this pulls from. But this is one of the highest level notorious monsters, and it is a dragon that you can get to relatively easily from one of the starting cities. So one of the starting cities was Sandoria, which was the Elven Kingdom. And then there is an area in its starting area of Ronfair. That was like this is the first time you leave the city and you're fighting like level 3 monsters. And that's how you start. There's a dungeon that is in Ronfair called King Ronfair's Tomb. The first level is fine. The second level is instant death for anyone who's not at like level 60 or above. And this is at the time that the level cap was 75. Pat and Devin, in their infinite wisdom, decided to take a whole bunch of sneak and invisible items because you could, monsters could detect you in 4 ways. They could either detect you by sight, they could detect you by sound, they could detect you by magic, if you cast a spell, or they could detect you if you had low HP. Sneak and invisible would negate most of that, and if you used magic, it would make you visible and remove. So they just took a whole bunch of these invisible powders and sneak oils, and as a level 1 job, so they didn't lose any experience, they just decided to wander down to the bottom of King Ronfair's tomb, where Vitra happens to be. And so Pat, in his infinite wisdom, is taking screenshots. And you can do screenshots where it looks like you're getting a selfie. So he's sitting there waving with a dragon in the background, and he's taking screenshots. And the best part about this is the dragon is walking towards him. So like each screenshot he took as he was doing this just got progressively more ominous looking, because what Pat and Devin didn't know is notorious monsters like that have true sight and can see through sneak and invis. And you are a tasty level 1 morsel that needs to die. And so as Pat's sitting here with a dragon right behind him, Vitra just goes smack and instantly kills him and Devin.
Soft, chewy outside, crunchy.
It was... just everything about that was... Like, I think Pat still has those screenshots. I hope he does. We used to be part of a link shell, which was a clan in Final Fantasy XI. And we had that posted on our forums for the longest time, because that was just, like, everyone could have told them, don't do that. But, like, also, they were on a level 1 job that they didn't care about, so they didn't lose anything.
Yeah.
They were just out the money for the sneak and invis powders, which, for mapping out King Ronfair's tomb, is not a bad cost. Because once you wander around it, you have, like, you can get the map and have access to it. And so, like...
So when you're actually ready to fight,
when you're actually ready to go down there, and, you know, at some point we did have to go down there for a story related mission. So, like...
Yeah.
You know, they were a step ahead. And so, you know... But it was just... so hilarious. almost as hilarious as the time that Luth got us all killed on our way to the main hub city for the first time.
Javier!
So, Luth, being Luth, played way more than we did because he didn't have a job at the time, and he had a much more flexible schedule as a result. And we're just getting chased by whatever these...
Yeah.
I'm too young and promising to die. Yeah, let's... help would be appreciated. I'm pretty sure I could take them, but you never know. Oh god, no, I probably couldn't. That is a lot of people. Also, he's level 99. I think I'm gonna be alright.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Luth playing more than we did. He went to the hub city first before we did. And the next day he's like, "Oh hey, I've got the route. I can walk you out. You can just sneak in and visit your way there, because getting there at the level that you need to go there, you're still under leveled.
Yeah.
So monsters on the way will attack you." And so he's like, "Yeah, just stick with me." And
As a rule, don't
stick with. It became a joke that every time we needed to do something outside of leveling with, like if we were leveling, Luth was on fire because he knew the mechanics to being a tank inside and out. But when it needed to be something that he had to pay attention to, other than not letting other people die in combat, people died all the time. And so we're wandering, and one of us gets attacked by a creature that apparently could detect magic. So we all take a little bit of damage, and so we manage to fight it off, and we sneak in and viz ourselves again. And Luth is just high enough levels where these things aren't attacking him. So he's standing there. Luth, in his infinite wisdom, decides to wander off. He is a paladin, which means he also had some healing capabilities. We are still recovering, so we're slowly building up health. But one of us, I think it was Devon, was still at critical HP, even though we are invisible and sneaking. It became nighttime, in which the undead came out, and a skeleton popped up. And skeletons can sense your HP, and it knew that there was something near death right there, and it had to kill us. And so it kills all of us in one hit with an AoE. And Luth comes back, he's like, "What happened?" It's like,
You did.
It was always so much fun just going on an adventure with Luth, because, like I said, if it wasn't leveling related, there was like
Well, aren't you a happy?
70% chance we were going to die. Like, all of us were going to die. There was a 99% chance that someone was going to die. There was a 70% chance
The
that
whole party.
we would all die at some point. And it was, that was part of the fun. Until we lost XP when we died, and then got really pissed off because that set us back a night of leveling.
Again, as a rule, don't follow Luth. He's a transphobe, so don't.
Well, what also, there was one person in our link shell. His name was Islington. He was one of the highest level people in our group, in our clan, and he was part of several other link shells with some of his other friends. So at the time, he was working on getting one of the relic weapons, and he was doing like all the end game content. And so he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll help you guys out because you're kind of a lower level guild." It's like, okay, great. Islington had a problem though. You could put people on follow, so like you would just follow them. He would put someone else on follow, and then he would fall asleep. So there's this, and he was a Tarutaru, which was like the little like cutesy dwarf kind of looking, like a mix between God, there was a TV show in the 80s, kind of like Rainbow Brightish, with these like little Monchichis. If you remember, they look like little Monchichi
Okay.
little things. And so here, there's this level 75 black mage wearing end-game gear, following someone. The player is asleep, and we needed him to do something, and he's the only one still alive, because we've all died. Because something attacked us, because he is like 40 levels higher than we are. And so,
But you were on follow and
we were on follow. So
jack about it.
he would just sit there and like awkwardly circle one of our dead corpses, because follow he'll still walk. So he'll walk until he passes the point of and then kind of turn. And so he'd come back like 20 minutes later and wake up. Oh my God! What? Oh, I'm sorry, I fell asleep. Every single time. Anyway, it's almost 9.
Oh, shit. Too busy joking about ulcerative colitis and firing.
And
La 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 la.
ask your doctor about. Also, we're the only country on the planet that advertises drugs like the way we do.
Fucked up.
It's pretty fucked up. Pretty fucked up there, Steve. Yeah, pretty fucked up there, you. Yeah. So, don't ask your doctor. Well, no, actually, no. I will take. Ask your doctor about medications. Don't go to random websites and ask them about medications. If I get another ad for hims.com, which basically is just, do you need boner pills? Do you need Rogaine?
Yeah.
We've got both of those things in like every format available.
I'm getting bombarded with Nutrafol ads, both men and women, because they're very confused about who I am, which is how I prefer it to be.
What's in your pants? Chaos! I love that Loki meme. Yeah, don't ask your doctor. Don't ask random websites. Don't come to me because so many people come to me asking about medications because I worked as a pharmacy tech. It's like, I guess I have more experience.
I mean, as a rule, I don't, but that's mostly because I've had experience with all of them.
Yeah, I'm about to say
with my mom
You've
and
had
me.
so it's like you don't need to, because like any of the meds, you're like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I've dealt with this in some way before.
Yeah. I have a scar on my back because of prednisone. Like, I know what's going on.
So, but anyway, thank you all for tuning in to the live stream. I hope you've enjoyed it. Even though it was really just kind of random ranting, the game was really just a backdrop because I have no idea what I'm doing. But it was neat. I just got it, and I kind of wanted to try it out because I have the original version, and I've not really gotten a chance to play these. These are part of my retirement plan of once I get old and retire, I have things to do with the rest of my life. I have more games than I have estimated lifespan at this point. Like, I'm pretty sure if I looked at the estimated time to complete each game and added all of that up, I would not be able to beat everything that I have. Pretty sure about that.
Is that discounting the ones you've already played?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'm pretty sure. I mean, Pretty sure. But anyway.
Now I need to sit down and
Now,
catalog
now I
it
got a
and-
math. Well, I need to update my game collection list because that's something I haven't done in a while. So, but anyway, thank you all for tuning in. I have been trying to record more. I had to get a new headset, and I had to spend a couple of days tweaking that to make sure the audio was acceptable. But I have started recording again, so I'll have more Unicorn Overlord going up. I'm almost done with the game. I'm
Now
so
that
close.
you've had some big gains.
Big
Mike.
games. Gotta turn up the games.
That's all I could think of is you tweaking the
Tweaking the game.
mic. Oh!
Just Macho Man Randy Savage. I've got you for 3 minutes.
Yeah, brother.
Snap into a Slim Jim. So you can mod Skyrim and Oblivion and like the PC versions of. Someone took out all of the dragons in Skyrim, that's a major plot point, is the dragons, and replaced them with awkwardly shaped models of Macho Man Randy Savage, and replaced all of the sound bits with sound bites from Macho Man Randy Savage. And it really changes the flow of the game.
I bet.
Bone saws ready. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking now. Thank you all for tuning in.
And that's how I lost my medical license.
That's how I lost my... thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back next week, same hat time, same hat channel, Wednesday, 7:30 Eastern. If we have to post about it and just cancel for any particular reason, we'll post about it in the Discord, so check that out in the video description. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, stay safe.
I actually am recording a...
oh, yes.
with Will, an episode of his podcast, and that will be also live streamed. So once I have the link, I'll post it in the Discord.
Yes. So check that out. And, we'll see you next time. Bye.
A cab forever.
A-cab.